Let's go.
Okay, yeah. It's yeah, you can start.
So, I think, is this?
Hello.
As many of you know, my formal training is not as a data scientist nor an analyst. I am trained as a social scientist. That's what I have studied at uni and what I have been focused and exposed with through my professional engagements. I have worked with civil society organizations in the past. I was able to work with peasants, workers, even meet family members of victims of enforced disappearances, as well as victims of war. This is why this topic is so close to my heart and why I wanted to study this phenomenon. I'm just going to share a brief story which may contextualize what this big data means for everyone. Back in 2017, I met Mary. She is a 12-year-old girl from a tribe of the Manobos. They went all the way from their province to Manila to assert their rights and to claim accountability from the government. A few months before that, paramilitary troops entered their community and accused them of being part of the New People's Army, or an armed insurgent group based in the Philippines. After they were accused of being part of the NPA, shots were fired, and she barely escaped with her life. Many community members were not as lucky as her, but she has a scar to remember that unfortunate incident. This is why I decided to study this, because I want to help communities and I want to contribute towards peace building. So my presentation is titled Social Representations on the Left. Just a brief background on the situation. The NPA has waged an armed insurgency against the government for over 50 years. Prospects for peace were great back in 2016 when peace talks finally started. However, relations between the government and this armed insurgent groups has since soured. So I wanted to assess how the social representations of the left evolved in government discourse. So to do this, I looked at news articles from June 2016 to June 2019 from the Philippine News Agency with the tags CPP, NPA, NDF, and Communists. These are the organizations that like state violence or to create an atmosphere that is conducive for peace. Take a look at the example of the negotiations with the MILF and the MNLF on one hand. Before hostilities ceased, they had to create an atmosphere that was conducive for peace. So from tagging MILF and MNLF as rebels, as secessionists, they moved towards recognizing their desire for self-determination and autonomy. So this is how you start a peace process, and this is how you create an atmosphere that is conducive for peace negotiations. So I went through the NLP processing pipeline. First, I created an automated web scraper that parsed through all articles of the PNA and searched whether it had the following tags: CPP, NPA, NDF, Communists, and so on. Afterwards, I tokenized it and removed both English and Tagalog stop words. Then I lemmatized the words. Basically, you're reducing, but through lemmatizing, you're reducing the words to their root, and you're reducing similar words into one word. So this facilitates further analysis of data. Then I analyzed the sentiment and how the sentiment evolved across the data set over time. I did correlation analysis of words that I think was important, and I also analyzed the networks of words, or I generated semantic networks. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do topic modeling and other stuff, but that's something that I'm planning to do in the future. So this is the development of sentiment across time of PNA articles. As you can see, those positive sentiments are articles before these talks broke down between these armed insurgent groups and the government. So you can see the dip right after that you can see the inflection point right there. This is actually when these talks broke down. This was February 2017. And ever since then, the sentiment has been negative. And I tried different sentiment lexicons. And even if you look at different sentiment lexicons, a sentiment lexicon is just a list of positive and negative words. You can see that the trend is generally similar. The positivity rate goes down and it's almost negative throughout from that moment until the present. So I looked at the different positive and negative words that contribute to the negativity or positivity of the sentiment. Whereas the negative words that are salient are surrender, kill, attack, issue, and so on. While the positive are peace, support, lead, right, the government, and so on. And I've plotted them into a word cloud. So you can expect to see many of these words appearing before peace talks and peace negotiations broke down between the government and the armed insurgents groups. You would see words such as peace, reform, support, and so on. On the other hand, after peace talks broke down, you would see more of these words: kill, attack, surrender, issue, threat, ambush, and so on. Then I plotted the absolute frequency of words that I think were relevant across time. You can see that the word peace significantly goes down across time, and the word terrorist significantly increases across time. So if you look at percentage frequency, which is how frequent the words appear relative to all the words, you can see that the percentage of use of peace actually decreases, and the percentage frequency of use of the word terrorist significantly increases throughout time. So why is this significant? Well, in the context of these negotiations, once you start tagging your enemy as a terrorist, you're essentially encouraging state violence and the aggressive and violent resolution of armed conflict. You're reneging hopes of going back to the peace table and establishing a peace agreement. So this is why seeing these developments is important. And you can also see the correlation of leftist organizations with the word terrorist. So leftist organizations such as CPP, NPA, NDF, the word communist, and Jose Maria Sison, the founder of the CPP, are actually being tagged as terrorists right now within government discourse, which is alarming for peace practitioners and those who work within the peace panel. The correlation is around ranges from 0.68 to 0.8, which is high. You can also see their collocations with the word terrorist, so it significantly goes higher across the data corpus across time. I also plotted the word correlations, but you can see the same general trend, but it's not as clean when looked at collocation. I also plotted semantic networks, or to see the general words used within the discourse. For example, back in 2016, you will see words such as reform, peace, ceasefire, negotiation, talks, panel, as salient words within the network, as central nodes within the network. So that essentially the discourse back then was centered on a peaceful resolution of the armed insurgency. But right now, you lose all those words, and now you find words such as terrorist, and you find the discourse becoming more militarized. You find words such as troops, kill, battalion, rebel, the military, and so on. So just to summarize, through sentiment analysis, we see that the discourse has become more negative throughout time. Through correlation and collocation, we see that leftist organizations are now being demonized and tagged as terrorists. And through network graphs, you see that the discourse has become more militarized. You see the disappearance of words such as reform, negotiations, talks, and ceasefire, and the emergence of words associated with armed conflict and armed operations. So what's alarming about this? As I have reiterated over and over again, discourse is important. It sets the context for peace talks. Moreover, in states with authoritarian inclinations, such discursive strategies rationalizes violent state action, harassment of members of civil society, and even continued militarization of the police. Thank you.